Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim coming to you from inside the Crasher back at my home base here in Sarasota, Florida. Everything is operating as it should, and I am very happy to be back to a very safe place. No issues around here. I'm very close to the coast, and I know there are damages basically right on the water, but everything else seems to be fine in this general area. We'll get out and take a closer look maybe tomorrow as to what's going on. But I went to the store tonight and replenished all my groceries, and I heard a lot of the clerks asking people how were they yesterday, how'd they do, and everybody was talking about I didn't even lose power, or I lost power for about an hour, or really not much. But I have heard in comments and some other reports that definitely the coastal area with the storm surge, which brought the water way up, they suffered serious flooding right along the coast there. Otherwise, inland, there was no wind damage to speak of that I see, or any kind of flooding from torrential rain, not like Debbie was. But I'm here to tell you that I'm glad to be home. I'm glad that I left, and I'm glad to know that I actually live in this RV for the foreseeable future, because it doesn't matter if the weather is good, bad, or indifferent. I can just get up and leave. I don't like my neighbors, I can leave. I don't like the prices they made on the rent, I can leave. A hurricane comes, I can leave. The weather changing is too hot for me and I want to go somewhere else, I can leave. These options are so amazing. It's really bringing into the what do you call the living the reality of being in an RV as a full-time person. Some people might scoff and mock the fact that I live in an RV. Let me tell you, I wouldn't have anything else at this point in time in my life. With the cost of rent and homes, and the fact that I have a beautiful RV here, and the fact that I can get out of harm's way and I'm not at jeopardy and I have it insured, it's just coming more and more into why I was blessed enough to get this camper, and I am now living in it at this point in my life. Is it a lifelong thing? I don't know. But it is sure good right now. And you know, when I up and left a few days ago, before I even received mandatory evacuation here where I'm at, and this zip code, I was very happy of how fast I can hook up and leave. I mean, it's not really a big surprise if you're an RVer already and you travel and you go to an RV park for a couple of days. Maybe you disconnect and you use your tow vehicle to drive to the store or whatever, and then you have to leave within a couple of days. You see, it's not that big a deal. My weight distribution hitch, the system that I got going, it was a very good dry run and refresher course for me to be able to do this and go and come and towing it and discovering the weight difference with the water. Someone said, oh well, you know, that was only maybe a couple of 100 pounds of water you had. Well, maybe it was more, but it made a significant difference, and I will not be towing with any more than what's in my hot water heater, as a subscriber pointed out recently, because I forgot about that. That's 6 gallons. There's 50 pounds, and then about 10 more gallons to flush the toilet, take one shower, or whatever. That's all the water I need until I get to where I'm going. So never will be towing with water again. When I got back today and I plugged in, now I have a 30 amp RV. Some are 50 amp. Generally, if you have 2 air conditioning units on the roof, you are a 50 amp. So something was going on. I don't know if it's got to do with Florida Power and Light, FPL, or something with the RV, but when I plugged in my cord, my AC was flipping the popping the breaker at the plug outside, not in here. And it happened 3 times. So my plug outside is a 30 amp and a 50 amp. In the event I'm somewhere where there is no 30 amp, there's only a 110, I have an adapter that plugs into that, and I can plug my camper plug into that. If I'm in a place that doesn't have 30 amp but only has 50 amp, I have another adapter that is called a pigtail that I can plug into the 50 amp, and the other end I can plug my RV cord into that reduces it to 30 amp. So after the breaker here where I'm at popped 3 times, I literally went out there and said, what's going on? Is it got to do with the storm? Or, why is what happened to my RV? Traveling, did something jar loose? I don't know. So I took my pigtail out and I plugged it into the 50 amp. And then the other end, I took my RV cord that's 30 amp and plugged that into the other end of it. It's about that long. And this thing's run perfectly. So it's got to do with something in that 30 amp side or whatever. I'll get a hold of the people on Monday and have them investigate it so I can go back to plugging my plug into the proper receptacle. Anyway, so glad to be home. The camper, this is my home. I was in a 5-bedroom, 5-bath, had my own private area, big smart TV, a little sitting area. I mean, it was amazing. It was amazing. It really was. I was very blessed. I just left the camper and the truck parked in a safe location in West Palm Beach, and I was at this house. And I could have stayed as long as I wanted. There was no rush. But I knew as soon as I had the all clear, I wanted to come home. I wanted to be home. I like my home. And you know what? Even in a 5-bedroom house with 5 bathrooms, this is amazing. It really is. I mean, I just love what I have. I'm so blessed to have found a floor plan and got a camper that is so inviting that you can live in it. It's not a weekender or like, thank you, air conditioning. It's okay for, a couple of days and camping and whatever, but no, this is good for forever. I mean, as long as you need it. This is a little efficiency apartment. I'm very happy with it. And the fact that I can tow it and move it around with me, even though I didn't use it where I was at because I was sheltering in place, when I do travel and get an RV park where I have full electric and all that, instead of like maybe staying at Love truck stops, I will really be in heaven. The cramper was nice. It was a lot of fun, but you had to be horizontal. You had to lay down in that. Didn't have a bathroom. Couldn't stand up in it. And if you're going to be somewhere for any length of period of time, you just have to stand outside, I guess, until you're ready to go to bed. This, I can chill out. It's a house. And I got to take my eye drops now, so I'm going to end this video. It is 8:40, and I've had a long day. I drove a couple of 100 miles. No big deal, really. And I stopped and I got groceries. As you guys know, my battery went dead. I found out all about that. Thank you to you subscribers that helped me understand the battery situation and what I have and the inverter, converter, whatever it is called. It just doesn't last, for one battery. So all my food, thank goodness I didn't have a lot. I had a package of bacon, some mayonnaise and whatever, a dozen of eggs. That's 2 dozen of eggs I've had to throw away now within a week. But tonight, I went to Winn-Dixie. I did not go to my favorite store, Walmart. I went to Winn-Dixie, and I can't believe their prices. It's stupid. But I got everything I needed to make sandwiches, and I got some more water, which I needed, and the essentials, some salad mixings and everything to live. And when I run out, I'll go buy some more. But I got what I think I needed, and I'm just happy to be here. I am going to break my grill out in a week, or in a few days, this week, I should say, and do some grilling. I have a griddle that I might also break out and cook some breakfast outside, some pancakes, or I bought some Jimmy Dean sausage. Bacon is stupid. Anybody see how much bacon costs now? It's ridiculous. So I got some Jimmy Dean sausage, another dozen of eggs, and I'll make some breakfast. My coffee, my Highlander grog, is in the mailbox that I can't actually get to until Monday. But I have my Dunkins here, so I'll be enjoying that for a couple more days until I can get my coffee. But we're going to be doing some grilling and some chilling, and we'll make some videos in the morning, some morning chat. But I knew you guys wanted to hear from me tonight. You like my new shirt? I went to Walmart. I bought several of these Reebok shirts, all colors. They had a heck of a deal going on, and I couldn't say no. So I went ahead and got a few shirts. You know me and shopping. I also got some shoes, and I'm not going to tell you where I bought them. If Walmart ain't got it, I don't need it. That's right. I got them at Walmart. I'll be showing them to you tomorrow. I've been wanting some more shoes, and I just can't stand spending $75, $100, or $150 for a pair of shoes. So these were very handsome shoes from Walmart. They fit good. They have a soft sole inside, so I got them. And I'll be wearing those to go to the park and climb the stairs and go to the gym. And tomorrow we're going to be crushing it, doing all the regular things. I probably will get out and try to make some videos talking to the public about the upcoming election, of what they would like to see change in our country, or who they would like to see win. Let's get more of a straw poll going. That was kind of fun. I might want to do that again. But the whole hurricane thing really threw us all off. Thank God it didn't do the damage for me or for the majority of the area, except the coastal areas, that it could have done should it have come on shore here in Sarasota. Our hearts and prayers go out to all of those in this area and anywhere along the path that Hurricane Helene damaged their property, their cars, or any loss of life or anything like that. It's just a terrible thing. Mother Nature is nothing to mess with. And I learned after Debbie, no more for me. No more battening down the hatches and all that. No, just leave. Hook it up and leave. That's all. Just go somewhere else. It doesn't take anything, a little gas, a few minutes to hook it up, and this house is gone. I am not going to be without a house. I don't care if it's fully insured, which it is, that I want to be without a house 5 minutes. And I certainly don't want all my shirts and pants scattered out between here and the next 3 blocks. So we will always pack her up and leave. And fortunately, with hurricanes, you do have, a good week's notice to know if something is going to be coming your way, where tornadoes and earthquakes and things around the other parts of the country, they have no warning whatsoever. So, a very short warning on tornadoes. So anyway, let me get my eye drops in. I will be, to finish up the video here, I want to say a couple of 3 things I have to please say. Please indulge me. 1, folks, I want you to subscribe to my channel. It does not cost you a penny. Sorry, I got it. Or follow me, whatever you understand. It doesn't cost anything. Click that subscribe button and let's grow this channel to 1 million subscribers. That's my goal. We have 177,316 beautiful souls right now out there, and they're all the salt of the earth. Also, folks, as the holidays approach us and Thanksgiving, or just if you are an Amazon shopper, I'm really bad about putting my link in all the videos in the description box, but I will be doing that. If you would click on the Amazon link prior to you going and buying things on Amazon, it doesn't cost you another cent to buy whatever you're going to buy on Amazon, but I get money. That's right. Jeff Bezos shares whatever money he's making on you buying these products with Amazon affiliates. I am an Amazon affiliate. To support my channel, if you feel like fooling with it, I implore you to click on the Amazon link that you will find in the description of my videos. If you don't see it in that, just go back a few videos, you'll find it, or right on the home page of my YouTube home page, you will see a couple of links that you can click on there to support this channel. And the Amazon link doesn't cost you a penny. There's another link on there called Buy Me a Coffee. If you'd like to do that, buy me a coffee, God bless you. I go ahead and do that, and maybe I'll just pass it forward to someone else and buy them a coffee. Also, folks, I'm asking that you check the subscription and that you hit the like button. Hit the like button because that helps with YouTube and the algorithm to promote the video to other people around the country that might like something like what you're watching. And it would be great if others could discover us. And I know that I have 177,316 beautiful souls now, but let's get to 1 million. So if you'd just be so kind to hit the like button, but not until after the video is over. If you don't like it, don't hit it. If you do like it, I encourage you please to give me a little like on that. What else was I going to ask? Oh yeah, I was going to tell you this. I've said this millions of times. Thousands, hundreds, okay, dozens. I do not answer every comment. I try. A lot of you are regular commenters. A lot of you are new. I'm trying to pay attention to the usernames, and I see a lot of new ones. Listen, if you comment, you can be sure I read it. Yes, even those ones that write something nasty, I read it, but they're gone. But anyway, those that leave nice comments or suggestions or tips for me, helpful tips, like how to put a sleeve on a coffee cup, and all about my battery and my inverter, and about my electrical, and towing, and my tires, and my oil, and all of the different things that I talk about, whenever you share with me, I read it and I appreciate it very, very much. And those of you that like my haircut, that have told me you like it, thank you so much. I think he went a little bit tight, but it will grow, because one thing I got is plenty of hair. I haven't lost my hair yet. And what else was I going to say? Oh yes, we're going to definitely take care of the eye with the doctors before we blow out of town or travel to Laughlin or do anything. We're going to do what's right. Don't you worry. And if you got some tips on how I need to eat and the sugars I need to stay away from, that you never stop telling me, continue. Keep grinding me, because one day I'll get it. Because I really depend on you guys out there, and I really appreciate the well wishes and welcoming back to Sarasota. All of your comments are read, is what I'm trying to tell you. Please continue to comment. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful evening. And so until tomorrow morning, until we sleep the night off and come back in the morning with our best cup of coffee we ever had in our life, crush it!